right up here would say for 5 minutes, hey America, eat healthy. Hey America, hey world, GMOs are no good for you. Hell no, GMO. Hell no, GMO. Hell no, GMO. Hell no, GMO. Mainstream media right here, and this is a double glazed door, by the way. They can see us, but they don't record us. We see black right here. We see this. Guess what? How many marches since 2012 have we been to where they didn't cover the Monsanto event? I'm asking you guys, have they ever covered our event?
No.
Have you ever went on Fox 29 News and they said GMOs are bad?
No.
But how many of our children are being poisoned on GMOs? Media shame! Media shame! Media shame! Media shame! Media shame!
Media shame!
Come on! You're all here, come on! Media shame! Media shame! Media shame!
Media shame! Media shame!
Let me tell you something. And this is right here, right now. These parasites right here, you think they would get on Fox 29 News? Let me ask you a question. They reach thousands of people, okay? All they have to say is on Good Day Philadelphia, right? Fair and balanced. Hey, listen. Eat healthy, eat organic. Their food's being friggin' poisoned. You think if they said that for 1 week, how many thousands of people will wake up to the fact that eating organic is healthy? Thousands. So when everyone asked me, they said, you know what, Paul Wesley? They said, you know what? Why are you holding this event out in front of Fox 29 News? Why are you holding this event out in front of the media? Why? You know why? You know why? Get your cameras out, I'll show you why.
All right.
It ain't big enough, but I'll show you. This is why right here. This is why right here. Because they refuse to report Monsanto and they refuse to report what's going on in our food. 1 week. Give me 1 week, Fox News. Give me 1 week of you reporting healthy food and I will leave you alone. We will leave you alone. But guess what? You're not going to give us 1 week. Here's the banner. I'm going to smear it on your window. Here's the banner right here. Here's the banner of the blood of all the kids and all the people who have been eating GMOs. Here it is since day one. All they had to do was report it. Here's the blood of all the people. Take it. There it is. This is why we march. This is why we're here. Hell no, GMO. 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 All the people, it's on you. It's not on us. We've been out here for 6 years now. 6 years now. And what have they said? Nothing. Here it is. Take it. Woo! I see guards. That's right. They didn't get us ran over or any kind of shit like that. I kind of get that, okay? But when I see people guards and Fox 29 News. Now with that. Well, I see number 2. Number two, what I see Fox 29 News, a bunch of cowards. Okay, that have to hire good men and women to protect their age.
Sorry.
They're not doing their job. That's what That's right.
This is the first event I did
That's
after
right.
first going back.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
For this guys, make sure you get there was like 5 of us the whole fucking time. It was so sad.
And all the media outlets from day one. We will be on their tail from day one. I said it since day one. We're here today, and I'll tell you what. What we may lack in numbers, guess what? We don't lack in heart. Woo! These cows right here. That's what I see number two. Why aren't they coming to you? They ready? Thousands die while the media lies. What? Thousands die while the media lies. What?
Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die.
Listen, let them hear it because what's in your food, they're not promoting. So if you think I'm funny right now saying this, if you think it's something that's not should be chanted, guess what? Guess what? I'll tell you all something. All you's lined up. All you. If you think you shouldn't chant what I'm saying, because it's funny because a lot of people didn't come out here right now. Thousands die eating GMOs, okay? 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 You're all out here, right? Come on, I'm the host, right? You're all out here, right? Right? You're all out here, right? Thousands die while these scumbags right here, you see these parasites? When they lie.
We know,
So I'm
we don't
gonna
watch
say
them.
it. No, I'm gonna say it one more time. Because I don't think you all get it. I don't think you all figure it out. Thousands lie while the media lie. What?
Thousands die while the media lies.
What?
Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies.
Thousands
Die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies.
Hey, hey! Oh, Monsanto has got to go! Hey, hey!
Oh,
Monsanto has got to go! Hey, hey! Oh,
Monsanto has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Monsanto has got to go.
hey, hey! Oh,
Monsanto has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
And I'm very proud of every single one of you out here today. Because guess what? While the rest of the world were planting seeds, while the rest of the world were holding hands and having this huge 300 people march, guess where we were today? Guess where we were today? We were out in front of the mainstream media, okay? And we were holding their asses accountable. So to the rest of the world, whether it be London, whether it be Detroit, whether it be anywhere, guess what? We are out here right now, and I'm going to tell you something. This is a trickle-down effect, okay? Now, don't hold me up. This is a trickle-down effect, okay? Because from this point on, you're going to say to yourself today was the day when these motherfuckers out here crumbled. Today was the day when the last day that they poisoned our food. Today was the first day that we were out here that these parasites are going to crumble. And it's going to happen. We need more people like you out here holding these parasites accountable. One more time. This glass right here is bullshit that you see us through it. So I'm going to say ho ho. Matter of fact, I'm going to say thousands die while the media lies. And then from there, we're going to get to the Monsanto chant. But I'll tell you what, this kid right here has had a shit ton of fucking journey to get where she's at right now because of what's in our food. Okay? These motherfuckers right here, they don't care about us. Thousands die while the media lies. What?
Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies. Thousands die while the media lies.
Now, I'm not going to walk past these guys, but I'm just going to get just enough because these guys are here to protect us, okay? Now, I want to show you something right here. Cowards! 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 Cowards!
Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards! Cowards!
You sons of bitches, because I'm gonna be here every fucking day. We're gonna be hitting CBS 3. Oh yeah.
We don't want poisons in our food.
I don't care. Listen, we don't want poison in our food. What?
We don't want poison in our food. We don't want poison
in our food. What?
We don't want poison in our food.
What?
We don't want poison in our food.
What?
We don't want poison in our food.
Listen, everybody, listen. After this, we're gonna have open mic. You all can speak. I want to hear everybody's voice, especially that crazy person right there on the bike with a hat on. I want to hear what the fuck he has to say because I'm honored. Even though I blocked him on Facebook or deleted him on Facebook because he didn't invite me to his Free Your Mind conference. He came out here today and he showed his respect. This man is amazing, okay? We're going to have open mic, okay? We're going to do everything today. But before we do, I need one thing for you guys. Ready? One thing. Everybody gather together so they can hear us. Remember, the world is watching. I want one more thing. Don't you go anywhere, mister. I want one more thing. Everybody come around me. Ready? Fake news! Fake news!
Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! You're killing children!
Fake
News! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news! Fake news!
Woo! I'm gonna fucking fire! Give me an arm. Tear down. I'm tear down. I'm gonna tear them down. I'm gonna label them.
Attention to some of the important issues that are going on in this world that the mainstream media won't touch because they're cowards. Here's the thing. The little group here has recognized something very important.
Hey, listen up. Listen up.
The mind and the body are connected, inseparably connected. And if the body is not in good health and is taking in a lot of poison, what do you think is going to happen to the ability of the mind to recognize truth? It's going to degrade. And people aren't going to understand what's going on within them and around them.
Brainwash.
And they're not going to even care.
Brainwash.
And they're going to take part in a system that is ultimately destroying their health and destroying their freedom.
Yes.
If you don't get your body clean and right and in a state of equilibrium, your mind's going to be fucked up. And you're not going to be able to think clearly. And that is what the powers that be in this world want. That's the state where they want you to be. Unable to think. Unable to see what they're doing. Unable to recognize their agenda. That's the importance of our food. Make no mistake about it. You gotta put the body in a state of health before the mind is in a state of health. And that's why this issue is so vitally important for people to understand and to become involved with. So I thank you all for being part of this today, and keep up doing the great work that you guys are doing. Thank you very much.
I see a lot less people than I would have expected. But at the same time, I see a small amount of people. I also see some of the most passionate and bad to the bone people I've ever met in my life. And I could not be prouder to march with a better group of people. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for showing up. This march is a lot more than just about GMOs and Monsanto or what's in their food. It goes much deeper than that. It's about corporations having political power and having all the money and greed that they can do what they want. That's not right. Monsanto isn't the only company that's doing things like this. We should march exactly there. They just bought out Monsanto. For those of you who don't know, how many of you guys have ever studied the Vietnam War and you've heard about Agent Orange? That was made by Monsanto. It's killed almost 500,000 people and cost $500,000 more to be born with cancer and birth defects, among many other things. they're still suffering from that. Monsanto has also used chemicals to fumigate drug fields throughout South America, like Colombia and Peru, to destroy some of those drugs and everything that they're growing in the fields. But a lot of those chemicals end up touching the food around those drug plantations. And it poisons the corn, it poisons potatoes, everything else that they're growing. And then it hurts the farmers and the workers in the end. Monsanto is putting small farmers out of business. Do you really want a big greedy corporation to rule your life?
No.
No, you do not. I don't think so. If you did, you wouldn't be here.
That's right. That's right.
I have a lot more things to say, but I want to end it there so someone else can talk, because I'll be here for like 8 hours. Jake, I love you, Jake.
Thank you for showing up. I love you.
Beginning to the end, and I want to thank every one of you passionate patriots who, in your essence, know that eating healthy has to be done. And I want to thank everyone who this is their first year, from the young man who's holding this banner right here. This banner has been around since day one, and this young man over here, young woman and young woman over here too. They're holding the banner, and they know that the importance of GMOs, they have to be out of our system. And one of the reasons why I started, and you all came here in front of Fox News, was because the mainstream media, if they would only say, hey, listen, you don't have to go to Save-A-Lot. Hey, listen, you can grow your own food. Hey, listen, you don't have to go to ShopRite. Hey, listen.
Don't lose money.
You know, so they say, why is Philadelphia I'm losing my voice, I love it. But why is Philadelphia the only event, holding this event in front of Fox 29 News? And I said, since day one, the mainstream media are responsible for this, because it's hard for poor people to eat healthy. It's hard for rich people to eat healthy, okay? And the reason why it's so hard for poor people to eat healthy is because poor people don't understand that they have a choice of buying an Xbox One or buying some healthy food. If the mainstream media would say, hey, guess what? Instead of buying that fucking PS4, you can go ahead and buy yourself 4 chickens and hook your yard up and buy yourself some, healthy food. You can change the world. And I want to thank everybody here today. And everybody else in the world may be marching today, but guess what we're doing today? You know what we're doing today? Changing the world! Woo! And remember this day, I'm going to tell you why I want you to remember this day. Each of you that are here today, oh my God, you got to come right on the road. Let me get in front of this man. I want to say one more thing before I let him speak. And I want to bail down. I want to bail down to everybody who held this banner right here. This banner was at my house last night. Let me tell you something. I couldn't friggin' sleep. Karen brought this. She drove an hour and a half to get this to me. I've been covering these events since day one. And now we have our patriots here. You guys are amazing, okay? Amazing. It's a privilege to me to even hold this. This is fucking amazing. It's so fucking amazing. It's so great. People said to me all the time, they said, Paul, you're not a team player. You're not a team player, okay? I want to implement that one person can make a difference. And if anyone can in the city of fucking Philadelphia, I can. And I see this young man, and I see this young woman, you're so beautiful. And I see you're so beautiful. And I see this, and it's just amazing what we can do if we put our consciousness to do it. Thank you so much for everyone out here, and this is just the beginning. They're gonna have to fucking kill us. They're gonna have to fucking kill us. They're gonna have to literally fucking kill us. Because guess what? My crazy ass, I don't care if I move to fuck Utah. This is my state, my fucking state, my fucking city. March against Monsanto, PA!
Billy!
Yeah, just quickly, your body can convert sunlight into essential nutrients. I've been doing it for years.
20 minutes before the sun.
No. Actually, you can do it any time of day. That's a misconception. Solar noon is perfectly safe.
Okay.
Yeah. Whose born is this?
I'll take the one if you would
GMOing the foods for quite a while. The best thing you can do is look for organic food. That way you're going to get all the nutrition and vitamins and minerals that you're not going to get with the GMOs. A lot of people don't understand that the GMOs are made in petri dishes. A lot of them without soil, without sun. We need the soil so we get the minerals and vitamins that we need. We need the sun so we can get the vitamin D and different things that we need from the sun. The things with GMOs is to put poison in the food. The corn, years ago, we used to have to pull back the corn husks so we could check them for bugs. Well, now the bugs, they can't even climb the corn stalk without, dying first. If there's no bugs in the corn, you don't have to check it. That's why they're putting the Agent Orange in the corn. They're putting Roundup in the corn. They're mixing it in the seeds when they're splicing the seeds together, and that's what they're doing so they can produce more corn so the bugs don't eat it. And that corn we're eating, and if you notice, that corn is in everything. That corn's in all your cereal that you give your kids. It's in your cat food, in your dog food. It seems to be in everything. And there's cornmeal, high fructose corn syrup. These are the most dangerous things right now that you can put in your body. And to put in your children's body, we need to save our children. We need to keep our children healthy. Not for us, we have to do it for the children. Because they don't know any better.
She should have never been there. What has she done?
To get them to understand. This is what they should teach children in school. They should teach them nutrition. What happened to health and nutrition in school? They've changed everything around. Just like if you notice, they just happened to flip upside down the food table. Did anybody notice? They took the food table, turned it upside down. Well, it seems like we're looking on the wrong side of the mirror, right? Because for how many years did they keep it backwards? How many people died? How many people got sick? They were screaming and yelling about people being obese. It was all just a ploy so they could say, eat low-fat food. Eat foods that don't have sugar. And they were putting aspartame in there. And aspartame literally causes cancer. It causes brain lesions. It causes...
But it's your conference.
This is causing all kinds of problems for children. And a lot of people, they got really wise to it. The awakened ones. The ones that aren't just listening and believing in the government and going along with the rest of the herd. Acting like a bunch of sheeple. So we got to educate ourselves. Now all of a sudden you're seeing stuff that says no aspartame, right? You're seeing stuff that says real sugar, all natural. Well, the aspartame, they're still trying to trick us. They're changing the names constantly. They're calling it saccharose. Saccharose is aspartame. Any kind of a sweetener that's owned by Donald Rumsfeld, Secretary of Defense. Why is he owning this big sweetener company? They're hand in hand in bed with the pharmaceutical company. That's what's going on. Big pharma. It's all about the money. Do you really think they care about your health at all? No. All they want is money. You know what is one of the biggest corporations in the world? Cancer. Cancer is the biggest corporation in the world. There's $3 trillion a year corporation. Now, if people started eating organic, like we did long ago before the pharmaceutical company started taking over the food, because Monsanto, they're making poisons like Agent Orange and like Roundup, and then they hook up with Bayer, the biggest pharmaceutical company around. So why is the pharmaceutical company right? And why is Monsanto, a chemical company that makes poisons, why are they in control of our food? Don't we need to question that? Don't we need to start waking up to what's going on? Everybody has to start reading the ingredients in their food. You got to start there. You got to start educating yourself. You understand? You want your family to live? You want your children to live? What?
Do it up. Do it. No. I mean, if you, let me tell you something. And maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Fucking
stay away from carcinogens. You know, those are really bad things too. Look up the word. If you don't know the word, look it up. Everybody has now.
Because they're fake. Why would you
that microphone, ask the questions, and it'll come up. So there's maltodextrin too. There's dextrose. You know, all these things are artificial sugars that are really, really bad for you. Like I said, the high fructose corn syrup. Another thing is people really buy natural or organic chicken and beef. What they're doing is they're shooting up the beef with steroids,
June 18th.
and they're shooting them up with hormones, and they're shooting them up with antibiotics, and that's why young girls are developing.
I'm taking money out of her and my money.
So in your milk, you're really not designed to drink milk, and you really, if you do get organic milk. Yes, because the milk with the hormones
it's about just knowing
the antibiotics. The reason they're putting antibiotics in your milk, in your food, because when you become sick, then you're antibiotic resistant, right? Those antibiotics don't work. And we have a lot of antibiotic resistant illnesses right now. So that's the reason why. So even Walmart and Aldi discount stores that finally got on board with us. They are awake and they know if you want to help, they finally got organic foods. Places like Walmart and Aldi and discount prices. A lot of stores are doing it. Yes. Costco. A lot of places.
I love what you did. But you know what?
You don't have to.
It's not about competition. Yeah. I'll do it in my house. I'll do it in my yard. That's the problem. People think it can't be done. Like, you look at this reality. The biggest problem is people limit their minds and they say, well, I can't have a venue unless it's here or unless it's here. Listen, I can say there's an abandoned lot, okay, where no one's in it. I'm gonna get a fucking megaphone and a microphone. No, I'm gonna do it. But then you failed because you're not doing it. But then you failed.
Right? Then we're gonna be healthy. And we'll have a lot less people. And I'll tell you what, you try to get off those farms.
If you don't think I can find qualified,
there's a lot of herbs.
If you, so what? It is. I know that. But I'll tell you what. I would rather have him and her speaking of my event and have motherfuckers. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for all that you have done. I think it's fucked up that I wasn't in there. I'm going to tell you something.
We got to wake up as many people as we can. Because if we don't do anything, the people that don't do anything, the people that just stand by.
That's all I got to say. And thank you for coming to
They're just as bad as the people that are doing it. You know? So they got to get on board and they got to think, this is true. Just educate yourself as much as possible. All right? Go home and educate. Start looking for organic foods. And choose. Take care of yourself. I guarantee you'll cure a lot of illnesses. A lot better. Okay? You can hand the mic over.
Today was the day Nappy said, hell no to GMO. Is there 300? In my opinion, yes. Yes. We've got about 30 warriors here, and that means more to me than about 300 couch potatoes. So, you know, people say, well, I can't hold an event, or you can't do this unless you have money. Listen, this right here is one step for every single state, every single city, every single nation. From this point on, hold up high, Nate. From this point on, every single country is going to take their Monsanto protest right over here to their mainstream media. I've been talking to people all day today, and a few seem like they're tired. A few seem like, well, I'm a little tired today. I may not be able to come to this event, but guess what? There ain't no tired in us. There ain't no quitting in us. None but passion, none but change. 2017. Hell no GMO! Hell no GMO! Hell no GMO! Hell no GMO! Hell no
and canning our own food to feed our family. Get out of the grocery stores. Get into your garden. Stop buying the poison. Educate your family, your friends, your neighbors. Let everyone know how important this is. We all want better for our kids. Everyone wants to grow healthy children. The next in the future. The kids are our future. These guys right here come every year to march for their health. These guys, if you don't teach your kids, the schools aren't gonna.
Thank you.
My son is 15 years old, and in his social studies class, he is force-fed CNN Kids News. He is force-fed lies on a daily basis, and then told to file reports. And he is graded by how well he can reiterate the bullshit being fed to him in his classroom. And when he approaches his teacher and says, where is the alternative? His teacher says, what? What does he tell you?
He tells me every single time that CNN is probably the best news site for the source.
That's our teachers!
No. And then after that, he told me, hey, you know what's
These are the ones teaching.
If you want to get sources, go to Snopes. Really? Really? Okay, let me just say real quick, this whole thing with the whole media lies, it is very, very true. And I think, honestly, it's just a big old, rascal basket. Just running around. I mean, it's all linked together. The poison in our food, it's supposed to make the pharmaceutical companies make more money. That's obvious. Everybody knows that. They put, trashing our food, and then we get sicker. The sicker we get, the more money they get. And then they have more money to produce out to make us sicker. And I honestly think that's kind of dumb. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody else would not like to have that in their children. No. Nobody wants to have, dying children every single year. And gradually, every single year, more and more people are getting cancer. And everybody has no idea. Everybody has no idea why.
It's like everybody's.
It's like everybody's getting cancer now. And we're treating it like it's something normal.
Yeah.
Really? It's normal.
Babies are getting cancer.
Babies are getting cancer. We have no idea. We have no idea why. And the main reason why we created GMOs was to feed starving children in other countries. And now we're abusing it. We're using it for all these corporations are using it to feed us.
Poison us.
Poison us, even. It's horrible. And honestly, they're abusing their power. Huh?
Yeah. All for Big Pharma. All for Big Pharma.
They rule the world.
If you eat the poison food and you get yourself sick and you go to the doctor says what? It's the grain. It's the grain. Everybody's got a gluten allergy, right? Everybody knows somebody who's dying from Celiac disease. Our son was diagnosed with Celiac disease. The doctor told him it's the wheat. We've been eating wheat for thousands of years. Why is this all of a sudden an issue?
Why?
Is it really the food? Is it the wheat that the ancient Egyptians, used as health food to feed their entire country, but all of a sudden it's no good? Why? Nobody asked why. Why all of a sudden is the wheat bad? Well, it's just the glutens. It's the way we break the food down and in the lab, and when there's too many bullshit. It's glyphosates. They're spraying your crops with poison. They're grinding it up in the mills, and then they're baking it into your bread, and you're eating it. and every single day you feed your kids this bread, you are guaranteeing they will have a laundry list of health issues in the future. Buy organic. Grow your own. Drink raw milk. Drink raw milk. Goat's milk. It has all of the probiotics still in it that are fed from mother to child, from cow to calf. Do the cows homogenize their milk before they feed it to their calves? No. Do mothers homogenize their breast milk before they feed it to their babies? No. And any doctor will tell you this. So why are we boiling and burning and killing and irradiating the sustenance of life, the milk of life? Because we don't know no better. Because it keeps longer on a shelf that way. It stays a little longer for them to make a little more money so they don't have to dump it down the drain. And all the while the CDC bullshits you into believing that you're going to get sick by drinking it. It's all a scam. Do your own research. Stay the fuck away from the CDC. It is nothing but a revolving door for pharmaceutical lobbyists and company owners to retire in. These are the people who run the CDC. They are the people who are invested in Big Pharma. They are the people invested in Monsanto's. The same people who decide what is health and what's not are the ones that are selling you the drugs that are killing you. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense.